calling you a radical. So Democrat versus Republican 10 years ago, Occupy. But let's think about this. Remember, every single politician ran that they were not going to be dividers, they were going to be uniters. You ever seen such a divide? 50-50. Remember, I thought Lisa Murkowski and I thought Susan Collins was a crossover one. Down by 10 votes she wins, and now she's polarized. I thought she voted with the lefties a lot of time. What happened to that? They're just leaning on Joe. What about happened to Susan Collins? What happened to Lisa Murkowski? Because Democrats and Republicans equal one thing: status quo. They're imperialists. You think about COP26. Jeff Bezos is there. So Tim Martin just called NewScale. Says, hey, you guys in Glasgow? Yeah, we have a whole team there. Of course you do. SMR fairy tale land. It doesn't even exist. Free money. Price Anderson. They don't have to pay it back. Free money. That's all that COP26 is. It's a loot job. It's a fucking loot job. It's a fucking... Where's your soup can? Get your soup can crown on. God, when you crown king nothing. Occupy was 10 years ago. Seems like 100 years ago, huh? God, we worked so hard on that. You know, fuck. Remember the 5th of November coming up? What the fuck? Seems like 100 years ago, Occupy, don't it? This country more polarized than it's ever been. Billionaires get richer. COVID, from the sea. Every single politician. That's all we heard. No more. We're sick of this divided America. We're going to cross our... I've never seen it so divided. Never. Never. I mean, you got people that were crossover voters now that are dug in. Right down part of... What happened to Lisa Murkowski? What happened to Susan Collins? Huh? What happened to Mitt Romney? These people that said they're uniters. The political theater, I'll tell you why it's so polarized. Because it's status quo. Every single United Senator for 100 for 100 are multimillionaires. 100 for 100 are multimillionaires. It's imperialism. Democratic Party in the modern day United States. And we were just talking about the shirtwaist fire. That's where Occupy was leading up. On 100th anniversary. Something happened 2 weeks, 2011, Fukushima. And I stood right here and said, don't believe them, this is the great equalizer. So you think you're going to hold the status quo, all the billionaires. Why would Bezos be at COP29? Why is Prince Charles there? Why is Prince Harry? Monarchies? Because it's imperialism. It's a fucking joke. Why are they promoting SMRs? Free, Utah funded, freaking Idaho. Martin just called up there. Yeah, we have a team, free money. NewScale's original funding came from Kenwood Financial. Kevin Blanch is the one that exposed that it was a Ponzi scheme. The whole company's fraudulent. Utah has looted their bills already. $400 million we paid out of our bills here to them. Oh, it's going to be 20. Now it's 12. Now it's 6. It'd be by 2021, 2022, 2025. They'll never have any of them. They've never had one. SMRs are a fairy tale. We have a nuclear renaissance. Yeah, you do. They're a fucking sham. They're a fairy tale. Einstein was right. Hell of a way to boil a planet. It's a fucking joke. So, everybody's worried about could happen. What they got it. Mission accomplished. Imperialism USA. Democrat, Republican. They're the same party. They're imperialist. Got to keep them separated. Because they just want to leave it just exactly the way it is. The way it is right now, the wealthy paying no taxes. They poison the planet. They do whatever they fucking want. Here, dumb peasants. Here's some more circus and cake. Here's a little stimulus fucking check. Dumb peasants. Even a few years ago, you had crossover votes. You had Collins. She's still in office. And she can't run again. She said, well, I guess she could. She's 135. But All we hear is Joe, 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 Joe. Well, why aren't they working on Susan Collins if they really wanted this bill through? Because they don't want it through. They don't want anything. They put up bills that can't get through. And they're not going to get through because by design, just the way they want it. Fool the dumb sheep. Fool them. Make them think you're having this big fight when you got to keep them separated. They ain't going to accomplish anything. Why do you think Bernie got beat by sliding with Joe Biden? Well, we know who he is. He's an imperialist. Just like Obama. Trump, I want to be like Putin. Czar forever. And you think there's a difference. Fukushima. Because nothing else matters. There's your great equalizer. You want to talk a movement? Occupy, Million Mass March. Kevin Blanch was paramount in all those. Black Lives Matter. There's more racism now than there was even a couple years ago. There's your equalizer. There's the leveler. Cancer. Stay tuned.